Hello everyone, I am Renowned Zero, and today we're going to be talking about Liam Neeson saying that Star Wars is being hurt by all the many spin-offs and taking away the mystery and magic of what Star Wars is. Which is crazy because he did appear in the Kenobi show at the end of the last episode in a cameo. So, we're going to jump right in this article for Variety. It says, Liam Neeson says Star Wars is being hurt by so many spin-offs. It's taken away the mystery and the magic. Liam Neeson gets asked in almost every interview if he would reprise his role of Jedi Master Qui-Gon Jinn in a Star Wars spin-off. The answer is often no, and such was the case when Neeson joined Paul Rudd on the February 16 episode of Watch What Happens Live. But Neeson took things a step further, explaining that his reason for not wanting to reprise Qui-Gon Jinn is because the Star Wars franchise is damaging its own magic. No, I'm not, Neeson said. When asked if he's interested in returning, there's so many spin-offs of Star Wars, it's diluting it to me, and it's taken away the mystery and the magic in a weird way. Which is great. Glad somebody who played a Star Wars character is saying something about this. Neeson had a brief cameo in the Disney Plus series Obi-Wan Kenobi, but he only had about 2 lines of dialogue. The actor made his Star Wars debut in the Star Wars The Phantom Menace, but his character died and his Star Wars tenure was cut short. Neeson told comicbook.com last year that he considered reprising Qui-Gon Jinn under one condition: it's got to be a movie, not a television show. Quote, I think so. Yeah, I think so, if it was a film. Neeson said then about a potential Star Wars return. Yeah, I'm a bit of a snob when it comes to TV, I must admit. I just like the big screen, you know. Qui-Gon, I can't believe it's 24 years since we made The Phantom Menace. I just can't believe where the time has gone. I actually didn't mind The Phantom Menace. I grew up with The Phantom Menace when it first came out in theaters. I saw it. I rewatched it. Still didn't see a problem with it. I understand it's not a perfect movie. It's never going to be as good as the original trilogy. The original trilogy is always going to be the best, but besides, like, Jar Jar Binks, of course, I really didn't see too much of a problem. It was a terrific experience shooting that film in London. Neeson isn't wrong when he says the Star Wars franchise has been inundated with spin-offs. On the big screen, Lucasfilm has released Rogue One and Solo outside of its main Skywalker saga, which they were both terrible films. Literally, Rogue One, the only thing that people talk about is the ending Darth Vader scene. It's the only scene in the entire movie that actually is good. The franchise has expanded greatly onto Disney Plus, with shows such as The Mandalorian, The Book of Boba Fett, Andor, and Obi-Wan Kenobi having aired. The only show that's good out of those 4 is Mandalorian. The other 3 are garbage. They made Boba Fett a little bitch in The Book of Boba Fett. Andor is about a character no one cares about, who dies in Rogue One. And Obi-Wan Kenobi, they completely botched that shit. Even when they tried to use nostalgia and saying that Hayden Christensen was coming back, and it was still trash. Upcoming series include The Mandalorian Season 3, which launches March 1st, plus Ahsoka and The Acolyte, which The Acolyte is made by that one chick who was the personal assistant of Harvey Weinstein. I forgot her name. So, and Ahsoka, hopefully it's good, which they spelled Ahsoka wrong. It's Ahsoka, come on. But that's beside the point. I believe Ahsoka will be decent. I would hope that they would finally erase the sequel trilogy with that show. You know, the dog shit that was the sequel trilogy that doesn't really exist in my brain. I already blocked that out, and I don't believe it exists. So, to me, there's only 6 Star Wars movies, not including Rogue One or Solo, because those movies are irrelevant. They're both equally trash. But other than that, I believe Liam Neeson should have spoke out about this. I'm glad he spoke out about this, that essentially they are taking away the mystery and the magic. It's supposed to be about, fantasy opera, and they completely botched what Star Wars was supposed to be. They took the greatness that was Star Wars, and now it's essentially just a logo on Disney Plus. And they destroyed all the male characters, all the original cast, essentially, and for these new characters that no one really gives a shit about. The only character that had any potential was Finn, and they completely botched that as well. So there's really no future for Star Wars going forward. They really can't do much. They can only do past stuff. They really can't expand forward because they got rid of the EU, which was essentially the best part that people liked. And, the sequels were garbage. All of them were trash. And that's all I have to say about this subject. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, all the old subscribers, new reviewers, returning viewers. If you did like the video, make sure to hit the like button. Comment below what you feel about all this. Subscribe for more content. And as always, I will see you all on the next one. Peace.